board. So, have you voted yet? Absentee ballots are pouring in record numbers, but your early vote may be at risk of slipping through the cracks. Eric Fink is live in studio with this red, white, and blue report.
Gemma, thousands of Idaho voters will cast absentee ballots before November 6th. So you think a filled out ballot, 65 cents postage, and your signature, and you voted, right? Well, maybe not. Welcome inside Ada County Election Headquarters in West Boise as the 2012 general election early voting process breaks records. An average of 800 early voters are casting ballots every day. But what if you can't make it to the polls or choose not to wait in line and elect to cast an absentee ballot? Millions of these envelopes with absentee ballots inside will be counted across the nation in this November election. And we're asking the experts, once Idaho voters stick their absentee ballots in the mail, how do election officials ensure those ballots are in fact cast by the person whose handwritten signature appears right here?
Just like at the polls where we verify that someone is who they say they are by checking their ID, similarly on the absentee process, all voters sign an affidavit on the back. Well, with that signature for the affidavit, we compare that signature to the signature on their registration card from when they originally registered.
The county uses this statewide registration database to verify absentee ballots in every election. But McGrain says there's always a handful of signatures from voters that don't match what's in the computer.
Every election, we have a few signatures that certainly don't line up. So what we'll do is we'll set those aside. We won't count those ballots. We'll try to contact the voters, have them update their registration cards so we have an accurate signature. But if we can't get in contact with the voter, then those votes don't count.
And when some come to vote early and others rely on their mailbox and the post office to get their ballot where it needs to be, when the polls close on election night, you want to make sure your vote always counts. And Ada County expects a very high turnout, almost 80% for this presidential election. Election officials forecast more than 50,000 voters will cast early and absentee ballots. And all absentee ballots must be received at every election county headquarters throughout the state by 8 o'clock on election night. Live tonight, Eric Fink, Fox 9 on your side.
And tomorrow.